Today we look at the events that led up to one of the most dramatic moments in modern Latin American history, the removal of Venezuela's longtime leader Nicolás Maduro into US custody. To understand how we got here, we need to go back more than 25 years, to the rise of Venezuela's Bolivarian Revolution. In 1999, Venezuela entered a new political era, where Hugo Chávez became president. Chávez launched the Bolivarian Revolution, nationalizing industries and confronting US influence and aligning Venezuela with Cuba, Russia, and Iran. Relations with Washington deteriorated rapidly, especially after a failed coup attempt in 2002, which Caracas accused the US of quietly supporting. After Chávez's death in 2013, his chosen successor, Nicolás Maduro, narrowly won the presidency. From the start, his leadership was disputed as Venezuela entered a period of economic collapse, hyperinflation, shortages, and mass immigration. Between 2014 and 2017, nationwide protests were met with arrests and force. The United States responded with targeted sanctions against Venezuela officials over human rights abuses. In 2018, Maduro was re-elected in an election widely condemned by Western nations as illegitimate. In January 2019, opposition leader Juan Guaido declared himself interim president, backed by the US and dozens of allies. Venezuela effectively entered a period of dual claims to power, though Maduro retained control of the military. In March 2020, the US Department of Justice indicted Maduro and senior officials over narco-terrorism and drug trafficking charges, offering a multi-million-dollar reward for his arrest. Despite this, Maduro remained in power, surviving sanctions, failed uprisings, and international isolation. Between 2021 and 2024, limited negotiations took place. Some sanctions were eased in exchange for promised electoral reforms, promises Washington later said were broken. By late 2025, tensions escalated again amid renewed sanctions and regional instability. In early January 2026, US officials carried out a rapid operation, resulting in Maduro being taken into US custody, ending his rule after more than a decade in power. Now, he faces US federal charges, while Venezuela enters a period of uncertainty over its political future. What happens next for Venezuela, for Latin America, and for US foreign policy remains uncertain, but the era that began in 1999 has now reached a historic turning point.